10.4 Simple Trigonometric Equations. We'll now discuss how to solve a trigonometric simple equations like sine 30 is okay, sine theta is half. Now x plus 1 is 10. So what is the variable x? It's clear. X equal 10 minus 1, 9. Likewise, when you look at this one, so what is the variable here? The variable here is theta. Then you want to find which theta value give half for sine ratio. Even you can remember that we discuss a table, or it is very simple. You know that uh, when theta is 30, you will get half. So answer is theta is 30. But this is a half of answer, not the full answer. This is a half of answer, not the full answer. Because sine 150 also half. It means the full answer is theta equal 30 and theta equal 150. You can see from the graph. Sorry, let me draw again. Ninety, 180 sine graph. $360. I'm referring actually example 10 in the book, and they have given a range for this one. Otherwise, we have infinite number of answers, but the theta has to be in between 0 and 360. If it is 720, you will get more answers. So in between 0 and 360, there are two answers. Theta is 150, theta is 30. Also give half. When theta is 150, also give half. So you can see this is plus 1, this is minus 1. So this is half a line. You can see this is 30 and this is 90 and this is 150, this is 180. So two intersection point or 2 points, you can see that which is 30 and 150 with 360 range. If I expand this range to 120, then there are two more. This one and this one. So it is number of answers depend on the range. But when you find out the first two answers, then you can add 360 and get the other one. So you don't need this drawing. When you know that theta is 30 and theta is 150, next one is theta plus 360. 150 plus 360. If you want more, then you have to add theta plus 120 or theta 150 plus 720. Or you can add 360 to this answer. 360 to this answer. Both same. So likewise, when you find first two answers, you can continue. Now let's discuss how to find this theta is 150. The next angle or the other angles. Now, you know that when theta equal half, when theta equal 30, you will get uh, sine ratio is half. So we solved for half of the equation. Now we are writing usually like this: theta equals sine inverse half. So theta equal 30. Assume if we have an equation like this, sine theta equal 0.567. Okay, 0.56. Now how do you find theta? Now we have to use a calculator. So theta equal sine inverse 0.56. How do we find? In the calculator, shift, then sine, then this one. This angle 0.56, close the bracket and press enter, and then you can see the angle is 34.05 approximately. Let's say 34. So that's how you want to find. So this is the first one. Then when you have this angle, what you need to do, okay, this is 30, this is also 30, this is also 30, this is also 30. We use the cast diagram to find the other answer. So what we do this one and the same size. We should go with the 0, 0 in the middle. So this is 30, this is 30, this is 30, this is this 30. This is the next thing you need to do when you get this answer. Now you can see sign is positive, which uh, quadrant the sign is positive. The sign is positive in uh, all sine, tan, cos. All positive, sine positive, tan first and second quadrant. It means one answer should be this one, the other one should be this one. So the answer theta equal 30 or theta equal, what is this angle? Whole is 180 minus 30, 180 minus 30, which is 150. Now theta equal 30 and theta equal 150. If you give the range, if they give a range, so you can add now 360s and get. So next one is this one. Whole circle and come back. Other one is whole circle and come back up to here, which is 30 plus 360 and 150 plus 360. If my answer within let's say 500, so this is 390 and 360 plus 150, 460, 540. So this is fine, this is fine, this is okay, but I can't take this one because the range is 500. If I put this is 720, yeah, then this is also fine. Let's say sine 30 is 5, 6. Then theta equals sine inverse 0.56. So what is the angle? 30.505 approximately. So how do you find? Shift sign this number, enter. Draw this one, take this number. This is 34.05, 34.05, 34.05, 34.05. Actually, we know that the sign is positive is in 1 and 2. You don't need to write this one as, but it's up to you. This is enough. Now already first answer is there 34.05 up to here. Then the second one, sign is positive in second quadrant. So up to here. So this answer means that one is 180 minus 34.05. 144.95. So I didn't give the range. Okay, 0 greater than 3 greater than 360. Now theta equal 3.05 or theta equal 1.459. If I make into 720, then what you need to do, you want to add to 364 both and see. So answer is 394.85 and 505.9. As you might expand this one further, 1080, then what do you need to do? You want to add this one to 39.485 plus 360. Or for this value 340, you want to add 2 times 360, which is 720, 30.405. For this one, you want to add 5.9 plus 360. Or this is from here to here. You can come from here as well. Then 104.5 plus 2 times. This is 1 times you add. 2 times 360. Likewise, when you add 360s, you can go forward. Now I'm going to change the minus 360 greater than or equal to 360 greater than, I change the range. I need the answer in between minus 360 to 0. So when I look at this one, 34.05, which is not in the range, this is also not the answer. Now, instead of measuring positively, we'll start measuring negatively now. So we'll start from here. So earlier we measure from anti-clockwise, positive. Now we need negative answers. So we'll start from here. This is the first one. And this is the second one. The first one is 180 plus 34.05. Actually, this has to be, we are measuring minus 180 plus from here to here minus 34.05. Or simply you can add those two together, 180 plus 34.048, and you can give the negative answer. Negative answer. That is the easy way. You measure this one, 180 plus, so this is 214.05. Now simply put the minus value. Now what is the second one? Up to here. It means 3's whole circle is 360 minus theta is 360. Okay. We'll find this angle first. This angle is 360 minus 34.05. 325.95. So this angle we are measuring from clockwise, hence is so 300.95. So those are the two answers within this range. If I expand this one to 720, then what do? You have to take 214, another 360 out. So earlier we add, now you have to take it out. So from the 325.95, you want to take 361 more out. If I expand to minus 1090, 2 times 360 out. That's how you want to go backward. Now we'll discuss how do you take it as right? I want to get 360 minus 360, but I accidentally work out theta equal 30.405 positively. So I didn't realize. So I'll take the positive answers like earlier 34.05 and then theta equal 200 180 minus 34.0, which is 140.95. So you measure like this and you get positive answer. Now the range is different. Now what you could do? You have to take it out. This, go backward now. 34.05 minus 360 and 100.495 minus 360. Not adding. You are going backward. So this answer is minus 325.95. This answer is minus 214.05. If I make this one to 720, what do you need to do? You have to take one more 360. So minus 325.95 minus 360 and minus 214505 minus 360. And you are going backward until you check the answer, the matching answers. Let's discuss for negative values like minus half. Then you want to go theta equal sine inverse minus half. Your answer is, you will get minus 30. Now disregard this symbol minus. Just do the same thing. Take the magnitude size of this one. So this is 30, 30, 30, 30. Now, which quadrant the sign is negative? We know that this is all positive, sine positive, tan positive, cos positive. I mean, here both sign positives. Sign negative is in third and fourth quadrant. Then we have to disregard these two and we have to take third and fourth quadrant. So you start from here and this is one angle. The other one you start from here, it will extend up to here. Those are the two angles. So the first one is this one 180 plus theta. So that is theta equal 180 up to here, another 30. So 180 plus 210. The second one, this one, right? It means whole circle is 360 up to here. This is 30. 360 minus 30, 330. So those are the two answers. So I will give the range 360. If you want more, then you have to add to the positive side. If you want more go negative side, you have to take it out. You have to reduce 360s. Let's discuss another one. Tan theta equal 1. then theta equal tan inverse 1. So which angle give tan value is 1? I think you can remember it is 45. If you look at from the calculator, shift tan inverse 1, it is 45. Right? So this is the range. Now draw this one. We'll take the magnitude 45. This is 45, 45, 45, 45. Now tan is, this is plus 1. Tan is positive in which quadrant? First quadrant tan positive, and third quadrant tan positive. So then there are two answers. One is this one. The other one is starting from here, this one. So you have to consider this hypotenuse and this hypotenuse. So this is 45. First answer is 45. And the second answer is up to here 180. 180 plus 45, which is 225. If I change this is 720, then you have to get 45 plus 360 and 225 plus 360. So this is also included. If I got this is 0 and this is minus 360, then these answers are wrong. Those answers are wrong. Both answers are wrong. So what we can do, we'll start from here and we'll go back. So theta 45 minus 360. Another one is 225 minus 360. So what is the answer? Minus 135. So is it between 360? Yes. If you are not sure, you have to take one more. 315 minus 360. And I know this value more than minus 360. And we don't need this one. Then minus 35 minus 360. This is also more than minus 360. So we don't need this one as well. Or you can do this way. Instead of measuring, so we need this structure. So we know that tan positive on first tan third. So those are the two hypotenuse. So we measure from here to here. Instead of now you need negative answers. You start from negative side. This is 1. So 180 minus 35, theta equal 100 minus 35. Other one is this. 360 minus 45 minus 315. Theta equal minus 315. You can work like that as well. Now, can you solve this one? Sine theta equal 3. So there's a problem here. You can't solve because this is not a realistic one. So you should have kind of a sense that this equation is going to be a good one, right one or not, basically. Good one or not. Because this figure is wrong. Sine value always move in between minus plus 1 and minus 1. Right? If minus 1 greater than or equal to theta, so this is the sine ratio is varying, minus 1 to plus 1. Anybody give that out of this range, So then it is impossible. This is not realistic. You can't solve this one. This answer, this value should be definitely in between -1 and 1, including both. How about this one? Cos theta equal -5. You can't solve this one. This is all the same issue because cos graph is moving again +1 to -1. So theta has to be, sorry, this value has to be, actually in the previous sum, I think I made a mistake. I want to correct that. I wrote sine theta equal 3 and then I wrote uh, theta has to be -1 and 1, not theta. This value, I will take this value is alpha. Alpha has to be in between -1 and 1. Theta can be any value. Theta on the number line angle, it's going to up to minus infinity to plus infinity. When it's going to plus into minus infinity, sine value is bouncing in between -1 and +1. So right now, if you get somebody cos theta equal -5, so this is not realistic because this answer should be in between -1 and +1. If I take cos theta equal alpha, alpha in between -1 and +1. So I'm telling these things to, in case if you see you should have a kind of a sense. Tan theta equal 10,000. Is this realistic? Yes. When tan graph, when you look at, okay, in between 0 +9 to -9, so it's going like this. It's going minus infinity to plus infinity. So in between minus into plus infinity, any value is fine. So if I take this is alpha, the alpha range is minus infinity, alpha greater than uh, plus infinity. We don't put equal sign for infinity. Also, one more thing. When you find, okay, sine theta equal half. So theta equal sine inverse half. So usually from the calculator, when you find for sine, the theta value is theta range is 0 to theta for sine. Sine inverse, the theta range is -90 greater than or equal theta greater than or 90. Always when you get the inverse, the answer you will get in between -90. So this is the sine graph. The graph go like this. So this is 0, this is -90, this is +90. The angle you will get always from the calculator -9 to +90. Right? Tan also same, tan inverse, that is theta -9 to +90, like this. minus 9 to plus 90. Your answer when you get then cos inverse is different. That is 0 to uh, theta 180. 90, 180. So from here to here 0 to 180. When you take inverse, you will get in between these range. This is for your general knowledge. Sometimes if you have more facility in the calculator, when you get sine inverse, you don't need these kind of diagrams. You will get whole set of answers up to 10.